this morning. I mean, it's morning still. It's 10:09 where I am, but I've been up since like 7:30. But I did a live on Facebook just a little bit ago, but I want to do a live on YouTube also. So it's kind of hard. I got to figure out, do I want to do it on YouTube, Facebook? Like I do different ones. So because I create videos and stuff like that if you've watched me under Stacy's Lovely Life. So on YouTube, and under Facebook, I'm under just Stacy Renee Dark, and it's spelled Darke. So you can follow me on Facebook too, or this, or I have TikTok, or I have Instagram, whatever. So just look under Stacy Dark. On TikTok, I think it might be under Stace Dark Side or something like that. But I went on earlier on Facebook and I did like a profi, and I made a profi, and then I made a water talk drink, and I made a cottage cheese. It was kind of like a cottage cheese pumpkin mousse. So I could show you the stuff that I use for that or whatever. Well, this is my profi, which I'm starting to drink. Um, my phone was ringing. Sorry, guys. It turned off though. So this is, I made this big profi, which I'm going to take a sip. And what I used in here was my Folgers iced coffee mix, which I put in about 3 tablespoons, and then water. And then I put a caramel full protein shake in there, like just a handheld store-bought like caramel protein shake. And then I put like a cold foam on the top, which I had a pumpkin spice oat creamer, and I put a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of pumpkin syrup in there, and that's what I made this with. And then in my water, I made a ocean water Sonic and an orange crush mixture. And then I made like a pumpkin mousse, and it was like cottage, like a cup of cottage cheese, about a fourth of a cup of pumpkin puree, just the puree, not the pumpkin pie filling, but just the regular pumpkin, and some vanilla, like about a fourth of a teaspoon of vanilla, and then some pumpkin spice and a little bit of cinnamon. And then I used some monk fruit sweetener, and you can use like any type of sweetener because it just makes it a little sweeter instead of being tart or whatever. So I made that, and then I put it in the freezer. Like I put the bowl in the freezer because I like mine a little more like hard, like ice creamy like. So I did that. So sorry that I'm not showing you guys that, because I did it on my Facebook earlier this morning because I had to make my coffee, you guys. Like if you know me, I had to have my coffee, my hot coffee, whatever. That's my morning routine. So, but this way I'm getting my kind of like my breakfast. I mean, it shouldn't be my breakfast because it is a protein shake. It's 160 calories and it's protein. It's got like 30 grams of protein, but still, I mean, I probably should eat something more. But in a couple hours, I'll eat a couple boiled eggs or something like that. So anyway, I wanted to come on here. I was doing some more Gen X type stuff about me. And I've started, like, I don't know if you follow my Facebook at all, like I started a record collection not too long ago. Like I wanted to do the records again because it's just more nostalgic, and I got a new record player and stuff like that. So, but I like a lot of different music. I was saying, I like my favorite band ever, like growing up, which I did a video on Facebook the other day about it, was Duran Duran. If anybody knows, they know. And I do have one little small record of the Duran Duran here. Not the big ones, but the little one. But I do have a big record of Duran Duran. It's the Rio record. I have that. But I want to collect more of them, the more I can find or whatever. And then I have a Madonna, because I loved her a lot. Madonna and Duran Duran were probably my favorites. And then I like Billy Idol. I like Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, Quiet Riot, AC/DC, stuff like that. But I like classical music. I like country. I mean, the only music I'm not the most into is rap, but I do like some rap. Some rap I really love, but it's just gotta be a certain person. And my son does it, so like I love his, of course. So anyways, I was going to show you some of the record collection that I have, just a small little pile, because I have more and I want to collect more actually. And then I was gonna do another video someday with like my book collection because I have a whole bunch of books and stuff too. Hello, Ganesh, is it? Hi, how are you? Um, some of my records I was going to show you because I like a lot of different genres. So one of them is, and it doesn't show it on here, but I love them growing up too, was Pink Floyd The Wall. It's just kind of got the wall on this one. It doesn't have the design, but this Pink Floyd The Wall. And then I loved Olivia Newton-John, like anything by her back in the day, you know, like I want to get her collection because I loved her. And see, I like country. I got a Blake Shelton that's kind of a newer-ish one of his because he's one of the country guys I like. And then I even have the old school. I have a Harry Belafonte one because I love him. And I love the song Dale. Like if you remember watching the first Beetlejuice, that song was on there and it was fun. But I like a lot of his music. But see, I like a variety. Like he was before my day even. Like, you know, so I like it all. And then another one I have is the Alan Parsons Project. That's another cool band from before or from older times. And then I have a Nat King Cole. And I have a few of his. And then I love musicals too. Like I like the new age musicals. Like my favorite musical, the now music is like Moulin Rouge. I like the Chicago. I like the Greatest Showman, you know, stuff like that. But I do like the older school, like musicals or Disney or whatever. I had the Sound of Music record, but I gave it to my son, which I need to get it again because I love the Sound of Music. That's one of my favorites. But I have Mary Poppins. That's another musical that I love. Or Disney or whatever. So that's like some of the records I have. I mean, I have a collection, so not a huge collection yet, but I have a collection. And like I said, I have Mozart, I have Beethoven. I mean, have stuff like that. So, no, I have records that I'm collecting. So, like for a record player. But I was just talking about like being a Gen Xer and like liking some of the old school stuff and liking some of the newer stuff these days. And like I said, the only music that I don't really like right now is like rap, unfortunately. I mean, I like some of it. Some of it's really good, but and I have a book collection. Um, I have two bookshelves and I'm going to get another bookshelf, but I collect books and I like all kinds. I like romance type books. Um, I like horror books. Like I have a few right here. One of the books I have is It Ends With Us. And that's like a movie that just came out. I love her. This is Colleen Hoover. Like she's one of my favorite authors right now. And I have totally different taste. If I can grab this. Hold on, guys. I got to grab my book. It doesn't have the sleeve on it because I took it off because it broke. But another one, because I'm a really avid Stephen King lover. I have Stephen King's Fairy Tale, and it's a really big one, and it's a really good book. He's more of like a horror or fantasy type writer. So I have this one, and I'm about halfway through this book, and then I read this one already, and now they have a movie out on this, which is really good. This is more of a romance type book, but I like horror books. I like romance books. I like mystery books, stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other books that I have that I can tell you guys about that I like. I could actually like go grab another little small stack that I have here in the living room. Hold on. Because I don't feel like really going back to my back bedroom and getting more books out, but I'll do another video in a while or something with a collection of my books. But another one I have, and he's a new author, and he's actually a friend of mine's husband that started writing. And it's a really good series, and I got the first two books, and I think he came out with a third one, but I don't have that yet. It's called These Americans, and there's like the 2-book collection, and this is really good. And then I have The Homecoming. This is a really good book, and this is more about kind of like about alien abduction and stuff like that. So I don't know. This is I read a lot of different type of books. And like I said, I read romance books. I all kinds of stuff. So, but I was just talking about just my Gen X type stuff because I was born in 1971, so I like a lot of the older school, like Gen X type stuff, and I like the stuff of today. So, um, but yeah, that's some of the books that I have. But I have like a whole, like two full bookshelves, and then I have a third one, another bookshelf coming. I collect books too because I like reading, and like we have a thing in our town every year, like because we have a book place that's in our town, and every year they have like a free book day where like they go to one of our local parks and they just have like tables and tables and tables full of like free books. So like you can just fill bags and bags or wagons or whatever up with books and they're all free. And they're kind of all different genres and stuff. Sometimes they have little kid books, sometimes they have, adult books, scary books, romance books, mystery books, sci-fi, I mean all that kind of stuff. So um I could go grab like one if you would like, I can go grab like one little stack of my books. If you guys can hold on for just a second. You're not going to see me on the screen for a second. Or actually, you know what? I can bring you with me. Hold on. I'll bring you guys with me. Hold on. Just come along with me. And I will go grab like another stack of my books. Just a small stack just to show you guys just a little bit more of the variety of what I read and stuff like that. And some of my books I haven't even read yet because, like I said, I collect them and I'm getting more bookshelves. So that way I'll have kind of like a library where I can just get different things to read whenever I want. So, um, let me grab, I'm just going to grab a stack of them. Let's see here. I'll grab these three. Hold on, guys. I'm grabbing a stacks of my books. And let me see. Oh, whoops. I'm going to drop stuff here. Hold on a second. And then I'll grab about three. Well, we'll do about six. I'll give you kind of an idea of what I have in my collection. And this is just a small amount because I'd say I probably have at least 300 books or so, maybe a little more. And like I said, I'm getting another bookshelf and I'll be getting more books. So I'm going to probably make a full wall of books, like have my own little library for me and my family. So anyway, I have another stack here. Let me like put this back up on my stand in my better lighting because it's better lighting. There we go. There we go, guys. And then I will show you a few more of the books. And this is just a small amount, but just to show you a few things. And I haven't even read this one yet, but it looked interesting. It's called Find Me. And it's by Anne Fraser. And this is one of the books that I got at the book fair. And it's like kind of like a murder mystery type book. And then I have the Chaos. It's called The Chaos Kind. This is a new book I got that I haven't read yet either. And then I have An Impossible Return. This is a new one that I have. And these are all new. Well, this is what I have read. And they made a series out of it on HBO or whatever, and it was really good. It was called The Outsider by Stephen King. That was really good. That's a pretty thick one. But I love Stephen King stuff. And then I have The Darkest Evening of the Year. And this is by Dean Koontz. I don't have the sleeve on, but he's another horror writer that I like. Dean Koontz. He's another good author. So this one is, The Darkest Evening of the Year. That's this book. And I have read that one. And then there's Nora Roberts, which she's a romance writer. And it's called Dance of the Gods. That's another book that I have. So that's just some of my collection. And that's like a very small amount. So, But I do like Stephen King a lot. I like Dean Koontz. I like Colleen Hoover. Um, I like the new ones by Aaron. I always probably butcher the name. Shayat, maybe. I can't pronounce it, but it's Schaut. Aaron Shayat. I don't know how to say it. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, Aaron. But I do like your books. So you need to write more. So yeah, I like it. So anyway, that's some of my book collection. That's like a very small amount. I'm gonna drink my coffee here. So how is everybody doing this morning? I hope well. If you've watched me or followed me at all, I'm on a weight loss journey too. I'm on the Manjaro injections. And so far I've lost about 50 pounds or a little over 50 pounds. And my goal is like about 70 pounds at least. So I'm getting there. I just have about 20 more pounds to go. So, but I'm doing well. Because I started at like about 230 something, 230 something, and now I'm down to about 180 to 182. So I'm doing pretty good. Um, but I want to get down to like about 150. So there's that. But I'm getting there slowly but surely. Um, I'm drinking my water. I made a water talk today, which is a water mixture, and it was a um, ocean water Sonic and an orange crush mixed together in my water because I try to get at least 3 of these 40-ounce cups in a day. I try to drink about 100 or a little over 100 ounces of water a day. I take collagen for my hair. I do have a short haircut, but I still want it thicker and not to like fall out and stuff like that because it does if you lose a lot of weight really quick or when you're on Manjaro injections or something, you can lose hair. But I do have it shaved here because I just like the style. But a collagen that I'm really loving, I'm not promoting it or anything, but I love it. So I'm just going to show you guys is this Vital Proteins and it's collagen gummies and they're grape gummies and and they taste really good and they have helped my hair not fall out and I've been taking these now for like a month or two, so I really love these and you can get them at your local store or I think you can order them on Amazon or whatever too. But yes, it's by Vital Proteins, so that's a good one for collagen. And I made a cottage cheese pumpkin mousse that I put in the freezer. And what else did I do? And I made the Profi, which is the protein coffee. But I'll make some more recipes on here sometime too for you guys because I did the Facebook one or whatever. So, and I showed some of my records and my books and stuff like that too. So, but I just like to come on here and say hi to everybody in the morning and just see how you're all doing and just talking more about Gen X type stuff or my age stuff. And then I talk about menopause sometimes, like with the women that come on because I'm going through menopause right now too. And it's just a shit show. Like going through menopause is no joke. Like you go good moods, bad moods, hot flashes, or you're freezing, or body aches, like the bone aching. Oh my gosh, that's like a thing too. It's called osteopenia. I don't know. I can't remember the word, but basically like your bones ache and stuff when you're going through menopause. And sometimes I can't even sleep at night because my whole body just like aches. And I don't know if that's due to the menopause or the Manjaro, but I'm thinking it's more the menopause. So I'll have to talk to my doctor about it when I go see her in December. But I'm over it already. Like I'm over having this menopause. It's not fun, but whatever, I guess. So I'll just have to get through it. But I'm on more on the downslope of it than starting it. So that's a good thing. At least I'm not just starting menopause, thank God. Like I'm through it mostly. So I probably only have maybe another year or so of it, I'm hoping. So that's a good thing. So I'm almost done with that. So anyways, a nice, cool, like rainy fall day here where I live in Michigan. And I'm just going to enjoy my coffee. I'm probably going to go out on my deck and just possibly like read some more of my books. I'll probably read Aaron's book because I'm almost done with the first one. And then I'm going to go on to the second one. So I'm kind of in a reading mood right now, but I'm going to go personal shop for people too because I have a side job. I usually watch my granddaughter every day, but my daughter has some days off. So um, I'm just going to enjoy my day. And if I don't go shop for people, then I'm going to just do some cleaning and some laundry and just all that fun house stuff, that you got to do. So, and I'll probably go tend to my garden, like, because my flower garden is still really good after it stops raining, and just do all that kind of stuff today. So I will talk to you guys soon, and I'll do another book haul. I could probably even bring you in my um, book room with my bookshelves, and we could just do like a big haul of all the books and different types that I read. And then I have a more of a record collection too. So I'll show you some of the records, and I have a big CD collection too. So I can show you some of the music that I like to listen to and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your morning and afternoon or wherever you are, whatever time it is. I hope everything's going well. And I shall talk to you all soon. And I'll do some more videos and I'll do some more recipes. And I'm going to come on and do like a fall centerpiece that I'm going to get from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to get like different things to make like a fall candle centerpiece for your table. So I'll be doing that video pretty soon too for you guys. So you guys can maybe follow along, or you can make one yourself or whatever. So anyway, I shall talk to you guys all later, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful time, and love y'all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.